Hello and welcome back. So a few changes today. We have a tractor and sprayer on demonstration, and usually we've been allowed to put chemical in the demonstration sprayer, which is very good. Doesn't normally happen. As we mentioned in the previous video, both of these have been up for change. In view of the extra land we've now got, the time looks to be right to do it. So we've got a 6R185 and the R975i John Deere sprayer, but this is not the standard machine. It does have pulse width modulation fitted, so really coming up in technology with this. As it's very few of our fields have actually got square shape to them, we're looking at this sprayer with a view that it will have even application around all of the bends and field headlands and any which we drill on the curve. We're not going down the green on green spraying technology, because we do a lot of residual spraying, so it wouldn't do a lot of good for that. Size width, which is an extra £50,000 on this sprayer. As you can see, we've got a little bit of a weed problem in our oilseed rape at the moment. When I say little bit, it is probably a underestimate. So we're 36 meters with this machine. It's a bit of a jump up from our existing one. The only thing I'm not a fan of on this tractor is this heated back window. But we may not go down the 185 route anyway. It's just this was the tractor they had set up for it. Right. See how we do with this. It's the first time for something this modern. We were going to look at the agrifac and self-propelled route. The truth of the matter is we can get a new tractor and sprayer for less money than one agrifac. These two together are still considerably less money, so it makes more sense to us. Okay, it does mean that we'll have another tractor to use as well if we need it. And so I'm not convinced that the 185 is the right tractor for us. Yes, I could spray around the curve with this, but we're not going to test it that much. I mean, the old Fendt is a nice tractor, but this one is just a vast improvement. It's considerably newer, obviously. Can't get that one right. Is this an expensive sprayer? Well, yes. but we have got some good value still tied up with our existing setup. And those vents do hold the money, and the Hardy sprayer is still worth a good amount as well. So bigger tank capacity on this sprayer, bigger booms, pulse width modulation, faster filling times. And still well over £100,000 for it. But I think it could pay for itself in the long run. Or the extra expense for pulse width modulation could anyway. Still would ideally like self-propelled, but I cannot see the numbers stacking up at the moment. Long way to back down to that headland, so I think we'll do a loop here. So it certainly won't take us long to go over the fields with this machine. Just got to try and find the tram lines now. There's one here somewhere. Just seems so big after our Hardy. But with the section control as well, I think we'll be getting somewhere with it. Right, one more little tram line in here. First impressions are really good with it though. Seems to work best at this sort of speed, so we're not going to argue with that. Definitely will be fitting between fields with it unfolded though. So fold time has got to be fairly quick with it as well. Definitely wouldn't want to fold up any power lines though. Not the VG booms coming up like that to start with. As I say, the jury is out on the Trac, but the sprayer is definitely a possibility. Just not convinced this would be a big enough tractor for us. Yes, it's bigger than what we've got at the moment on the sprayer. Given the size of this spray, and if we have to spray during wet conditions though, I'm a little concerned on that. I'm looking at 7 tons of sprayer plus empty. Add up to another 7 tons of liquid to it, or more, and we could have a problem on our hands. Wonder whether we need to look at the bigger 6Rs, ones which start with a 2 instead. Seem logical to go green and yellow on the tractor if the sprayer is green and yellow. But I'm going to get all these fields sprayed, so next time you join us we're on with another job. So for now I'm going to say thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Goodbye for now.